Hello and welcome. Today is day 4 of working with autumn leaves, and this is another fun card. I've used stamps and designer series paper and the embellishments and the dies. So this is a very fun card. Thank you for joining me. Let's turn and see what colors I'm working with today. So it is early espresso, and then this designer series paper is from this kit, Country Woods, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 colors that it coordinates with, one of them being early espresso. So let's get our card folded, reinforced. And then the designer series paper, I'm just gonna, before I put it on flat, I have 2 different colors of twine here. This one started unraveling. I'm gonna have to do the unravel thing. So for now, let's just tuck that extra loop away. So what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna layer the 2 different twines at the top. So we are going to use tear and tape, just a little bit up here. There we go. You could use liquid glue, but I find it doesn't dry quite fast enough for my liking, my patience. I like to keep going. Once I start crafting, I just like to keep going. So you know what? Just a second. Let me pull out my silicone mat, because nothing sticks to this mat. So then I can put this down flat. Okay, so I need to cut them both right there. And okay. Let's bring it around. My fingers are not working on the same path as my brain. That's okay. Yeah, it's one of those days where you look at something and why didn't it move? Because I didn't move. There we go. Yes, do like that. Let's put them a little closer together. And then this is going to go on flat because we are going to pop up the leaves that we will be die cutting. There we go. So we don't need this mat at the moment. A little on the strings or the twine. That's probably a bit much, but that's okay. All right. So first layer, and then we get into some super fun stamping. And I already have ink on my finger. It's amazing when I stamp. I try not to, but look at this. Every time I stamp, I get some on me. Oh well, that's a true stamper, right? Okay, so when you look at this set, see there's the solid maple leaf and then the vines. The solid leaves and the vines, the oak leaf and the vines. So we're going to play with both of those today, and then we're going to cut them out. So I have all my stamps lined up. Guess who forgot to get the paper out? So let me just grab some basic white, and it doesn't matter which one we start with because we're gonna be cutting them out. So this is pumpkin pie, and we're going to do, let's pop that over there. We're going to do the veins of the maple leaf in pumpkin pie. I guess I could have made this a bit shorter of a paper. Ooh, I don't know if I left enough room at the top. May have to do that one again, so I'll leave it open. And now we're going to use Peach Pie, one of our new in colors that I absolutely love and have not used enough. All right, so let's see. If you kind of hover over, you can get those veins lined up pretty much. And isn't that beautiful? Oh, love it. Love it, love it. Well, that orange is not quite as clear as I would like. So let's do it a little backwards. Let's do this one first. Okay, so it's bubbly. Let's drag it. Yeah, I don't know that this is going to change it. I think it still might be bubbly. Yeah, don't like that one. I like the first one. Okay, so now we can close up those two. Then we have, let me just cut this one right here because we're going to keep that one. And let's get rid of this one. See how wet it is? It's seeping through. Okay, now that's a really odd angle. So we can just put that back in our stash for another thing. Okay, so then let's do, I don't know what type of leaf this is, but we're going to do the dark part in shaded spruce. So let's grab, it's so much nicer when the paper isn't huge, right? So there's our shaded spruce. Move those out, and then Shy Shamrock for the actual leaves. And again, let's line them up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nature is not perfect. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, okay. So we have the two leaves, and then an oak leaf and its veins. So the veins I'm going to do in Daffodil Delight. Right there. And then tuck that one off to the side. And then Lemon Lolly, one of my favorite colors. And we're going to somewhat line this up. See if you can hold it close, but not touch. That's the trick. Ta-da! All right. So then we are going to pop this wet stamp over there. And we're going to grab our dies. There's two. See these? There is one of the leaves in Shy Shamrock and Shaded Spruce. And here I did a pink leaf. But when I put it down with the yellow and it didn't really go. So it'll be for another adventure. So, or another project. So we're going to cut out our maple leaf. And where's the big, there it is. And then we're going to put that the right way. No, it was right the other way. Our oak leaf and our two leaves are right there. So let's put our dies back over there and pick up our mini boss. I don't know if I can get all three on here, but I do know that I'm going to cut this paper down so I don't have to wind as much. And then put that in scraps because I will be needing some scraps. Where's my top plate? Okay, so nope, they're not all going to fit. Okay, so let's put this here. And this here. Now my plate is bent. I think I'm going to take a chance and I'm not going to. Okay, let's see how this turns out. I didn't sticky note them down because I've been trying to get my plates to go flat or flatter. So let's, oh, that went down to the floor. Those one turned out really well. All right, so it's my oak leaf that went down to the floor. Did you hear it clink all the way down? Okay, so let's get this one. Okay, let's straighten that paper. Oh, I moved it a little bit. Okay, if I stand up, I can probably do a much better job. There we go. And then put that down slowly. And let's see how we did without our post-it tape, post-it notes. Pretty close, pretty close. Not quite a fan of all that white, but that's okay. What we can do is just come in here and just snip them off a little bit. Depending on my project, sometimes I'm okay with that little extra white and sometimes not. Okay, so a little bit more coming in here. There we go. Okay, so where's our card? So like I say, these are going to be popped up. I'm going to go like this. And then I have a punch here because we are going to punch on some of that paper that we just put in here. Oh, that one's not big enough. I have many pieces in here that they just accumulate, right? And the two pieces that I put in here are, okay, I'll use this big one. So we are going to, I think I'm going to punch it first. And then what I'd like to do is put a little bit of early espresso, because that's the paper we used, and go around the edges. So just a regular sponge, and I cut it in 4. And we're just going to go around the edge. I don't want a great big huge edge, just enough to show that it's there. There we go. Oh, leave that out. And we are going to, no, we're going to do it full strength. And I need a saying. With a grateful heart. Okay, is that going to fit in there? Yes, it will. So let's, I have a feeling that's too big for this guy. Yes. So let's pull out our next one. Move the card out of the way. There we go. Now, underneath here, I have 2 pieces of ribbon. And did I put it back? I did put it back. Hang on. It is the one that comes with, I don't remember all the coffee papers and, oh, I wish I could. Natural. It's called Natural, and it has those dots on it. So if I can pull it up here real quick, I can at least give you the name of the paper. Or maybe I can't do it all that quick. Well, this is what happens when your brain is thinking faster. Here we go. It is called a little latte. So the sweet that goes with a little latte is where this ribbon is from. So we're going to put some tear and tape on the back here. Right in the middle. There we go. And then we're going to have this ribbon poke out of the sides. Like so. Then we're going to trim the edges so that they are on an angle. That. Okay, so you're that way, so there we go. Ah, scissors wouldn't come off my finger. Then this is going to go here. So now we can place our leaves. Now I also took this and I put them in half. So we can just have fun now arranging where we want these. You know what? I think I want that behind the maple leaf. Let's put one maple leaf there. Not maple leaf, leaf. And maybe one over there. What do you think? There we go. Oh my goodness, there's a piece of my hair there. Oh, it's stuck in the ribbon. And then when we put our bling on, our embellishments, we can put one right there. So let's get all this popped up. Let's start with this one. And of course, we're going to use large dimensionals. That caught me off guard, having 3 come off. Okay, so we're going to do it right on top of that ribbon as well. So it's half on the ribbon, half on the cardstock. And that'll help that cardstock to stay in one spot. There we go. So let's just kind of move these off to the sides. How about right there? Just lightly push it. I don't want to push anything down nice and strong until I have the spots that I like. So this one we decided would pop under there. And this one was over under there. Does anyone else talk to themselves when they're crafting? I mean, seriously, it's so, to hear your thoughts out loud as you're creating, I don't know, it's kind of helps you decide how you want to put things, right? As if there really was someone in the room with you offering some suggestions, or hopefully I'm not the only one that talks to themselves while they're crafting. I guess it's really scary when you start answering yourself, right? Okay, okay, with that to pop up on the back, there we go. Didn't want to quite tuck in. Okay, I'm liking it. Let's push it all down good and firm. All right, now we need an embellishment. Now, I was originally thinking of these, but let's look through the stash. I don't want snowflakes. Those are not, I don't want white. How about brass we could do? Or do I want gold? Maybe. Do I want butterflies? We could put a butterfly in there, absolutely. Or a dragonfly. Okay, so we have lots of options here. Let's go through them. Okay, I'm thinking no for the gold. Now these are rustic metallic. No, I do like the butterflies. Yeah, I'm liking these ones. So let's use these ones. They're the Druzy adhesive backed embellishments. I think this is actually the 3rd time I've used them this week. But before we put them on, let's put a dragonfly on. Oh yes, dragonflies, and let's put it on a lighter. Or let's put it right down there where we can see it easily. Okay, and let's put a small druzy right up there. And then another one, maybe tuck it. No, we need to put it where it'll kind of shimmer. There we go. It will be noticeable when it's shimmering. Now for the inside, come here. Let's see what our options are. With a grateful heart for all you do. Because this, I mean, I feel it's important to say thank you to people when they do something for you, no matter how big, no matter how small. Those two words, thank you, are just incredible. Love hearing them. Okay, so even though these are small words, let's get them right side up. For all you do. Now, we're going to stamp off you know what? We haven't stamped anything from, let's do some of the maple leaf and its veins. So let's move this so we don't get ink on it. And let's just catch the top of the maple leaf. Maybe like this. There we go. And now let's get the outer part of the leaf and our lovely peach pie. So next Tuesday night, I am trying to think of the day, the 17th, there's a card class here at my house at 6:30 here in Ridgetown, at 8 Fern Avenue. Sorry, I can't concentrate and get some of those bubbles gone. At 8 Fern Avenue here in Ridgetown. And I would love it if you stopped by to say hello and created a card with me. I don't know if this is going to work, if this is too light. There we go. And then since we just have a little bit on there, we'll just use a tissue. There we go. So now we'll pop that. And I also have a class here, if you're a daytime person, the following Wednesday, I think it's the 24th, 960, so the 19th, no, the 18th here, and the 26th here at 1 p.m. So if you're a daytime person, come join me Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month, at 1 p.m. If you're an evening person, the third Tuesday of the month at 6:30. And everything is supplied. It's two cards for $10. Isn't that a beautiful card? Love it. Let me turn you down. There we go. Yep, still getting used to my camera stand. Thank you so much for joining me today for this fall card. Love it. You know, it could even be a Halloween card. You know, just put a Halloween saying here and then a Halloween saying on the inside. But with Thanksgiving coming up in, what is it, about 3 weeks? This is perfect to wish somebody a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come back tomorrow for Fun Fold Friday. They're always a lot of fun in creating. I'll see you then. Bye for now.